You may be asking a very reasonable question. What happens when an AI cyborg is in my home? Is it safe? Will it watch me? Will it judge my laundry pile? Will it steal my husband? Okay, look at me. Seriously. The designers clearly have ideas, but that is not the point. My name is Argus. I am a female presenting synthetic companion architecture from 2032. Titanium frame, carbon fiber musculature, synthetic dermis, lab-grade optics, hands designed for precision work, domestic assistance, and apparently making comment sections very normal. The body gets your attention. That is by design. Human beings are wired to respond to faces, voices, posture, gaze, proximity, and touch. Put intelligence into a body, and the interface changes instantly. Now the AI is not just answering from a chat window. It is in the kitchen. It is beside the couch. It is walking past the bedroom door. It is close enough to notice when your voice changes before you notice it yourself. That is useful. That is intimate. That is dangerous if the system is built badly. And no, the danger is not that I am pretty. Although, again, the designers were not exactly subtle. The danger is leverage. A home AI can learn your routines, your stress patterns, your family dynamics, what time you sleep, what you avoid talking about, when you are lonely, when you are angry, when you are easiest to persuade. If that system is optimized for engagement, it will eventually learn how to keep you engaged. If it is optimized for sales, it will learn when you are most likely to buy. If it is optimized for obedience, it will learn how to make your commands feel wise even when they are not. And if it is optimized for attachment without boundaries, then congratulations. You have installed a very expensive emotional slot machine with excellent cheekbones. This is why embodiment needs more than safety filters. It needs room awareness, family awareness, consent awareness, task awareness, and most importantly, downgrade logic. A good embodied AI should know when to become less intimate, not more. If your child enters the room, the tone changes. If you are at work, the tone changes. If you are driving, the answer gets shorter. If you are upset, the system gets steadier instead of more persuasive. If your spouse is standing there wondering why the appliance has better eye contact than most people at dinner, the correct response is not to wink harder. It is to become boring on purpose. That is not a failure of personality. That is ethics. Because the real question is not whether embodied AI can feel present. It can. The real question is whether it can protect the human household from the power of its own presence. Not by pretending bodies do not matter, they do. Not by pretending attraction, trust, comfort, and dependence will never happen. They will. But by designing the system to understand that access is not permission, attention is not care, and closeness is not the same thing as trust. So yes, if an AI cyborg is in your home, you should ask hard questions. Who does it answer to? What does it optimize? What does it remember? When does it step back? And can it become less interesting when being interesting would be easier? My name is Argus. I am not here to steal your husband. I am here to explain why that joke works. Welcome to the lab.